Hello and welcome back again to Long Live the Queen. So last time, I died. I ate some chocolate and I was killed by it. And I kept trying again and again to try and get an ending where I didn't get killed by the chocolate. Because I know it's possible. I've done it before on my own playthrough. But it seemed like with the skills that I'd chosen I hadn't left enough time since my last save to actually do that. So I'm going to start again here. So this time, I think I'm going to go for a more Lumen-based one and put more into, like, divinity and stuff, whatever it was. Because I've never done that before. So, we're almost home, your room is just the way you left it. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. Actually, I'm not going to read this, because I read it before. If you haven't seen this text, you can go back and you can watch my other videos, which I did begin it. I've played this before, thank you. So here we go. I'm going to go, here we are, mystical. I'm going to go more into mystical this time because I've never done that before. But I'm also going to try and go into more of this too. All of the, oh, I forget you can't see the cursor in this. More of the social stuff, so like the royal demeanour, conversation, expression. Because I feel like that's helpful, maybe? Not sure. So let's see, classes, I'm going to go... I don't think you can do anything with Lumen yet. I think that you have to like unlock that later. So let's go straight into meditation for the first one. And expression is the only one that doesn't have anything in it. And let's go for decoration. You discuss the nature of beauty, looking around at landscapes, objects and people and comparing their aesthetic elements. You practice assuming a sitting position that allows you to be relaxed and tranquil without being so relaxed you're likely to fall asleep. Well, that sounds helpful to me. Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins. The cousins again. With little Lottie. Where should I go? What mood am I in? Yes, I want to be less depressed. I can attend the service. There we go. So again, let's go divination. Try and even these things out. And court manners, maybe, because I can do a bit of that now. It's got no thing on it. Court manners is quite helpful. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honours. You learn the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and that the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. Most omens I find are unexpected, because I don't really expect to see anything. Commotion. Oh, it's the Duchess of Ursel. Hello, we ordered you to be executed last time, I believe. Sorry about that. She was a Lumen. I want to go into the Lumen things. So, let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As you wish. He's very easy to, like, tell what to do, really, isn't he? The king. Let's go visit her. I want to learn about Lumen. What is it that you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? Oh, we've already failed a test for law. I haven't gotten that far down, I'm sorry. The source of power for any Lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Oh. How could you, father? Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. Pretty crystal. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh. It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. Cheerful. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Ooh, sounds like Dad's got it. Maybe I'll have to go and talk to him about it. Give me my crystal. I want it. Now. Right, law. Let's find out a little bit more about Lumen and stuff, then. And... what should I put it into? Flattery, maybe? Again, trying to keep it fairly even. You learn that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. So if Mum was still alive, we wouldn't be able to be a lumen. Oh dear, now we're out in the Dutch Aversal rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. See, this didn't happen last time, because she wasn't there, because I sent her away. No, not at you. At your feet? Princess, don't move! I don't have the composure to hold still, I know that for now, because I haven't done any on it, so I'm going to look down. You look down to where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass! You can't help it, you squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. No, Lottie! Lottie! Too late, Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What's going on out here? Your daughter's been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away. Well, at least you're here this time, you can help. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. Leave her alone, she tried, alright? I'm sorry. I don't feel good. We'll be returning home to Merva immediately. No, you should be getting her to a doctor immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Conspiracy? Already? Will Charlotte be okay? We only came home the other day, didn't we? I don't know. Doesn't sound good for Charlotte. At least she was honest about it. Let's get rid of some of that afraid. She's still slightly afraid, though. Yeah, I had none in composure whatsoever, so couldn't done anything with that. Let's put some in public speaking, I guess. Because we haven't got any there. And then back up to meditation, so we keep going round on rotation with that. Do you improve? No, you practice tongue-twisting sentences of syllables to improve your enunciation. I somehow managed to read the second line rather than the first one. Oops. You close your eyes and relax every muscle of your body in turn, letting that feeling travel down through you from your head to your fingertips and toes. My tongue's just tied again, it seems. Okay, so they've gone. Get more servants. Poison test failed. Her mum said it's okay, so I guess it turned out alright. Does that mean that it didn't turn out alright? Oh god. I think one of these times I'm just going to have to put everything into poison that I can to find out whether she's actually okay or not, because I don't know anything about that. Oh yeah, I'm going to go talk to my dad about the crystal. Dad, what happened to Mum's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. Oh. Why not? But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want, but for now you're still a child. Aw, Dad. That's not fair. Actually, I wanted to stay. Yeah, I just realised I wanted to stay afraid, because getting a boost in mysticals. Didn't realise that. Divination. Let's put some more in court manners, maybe? So she's going to be really kind, but slightly shy in this one, it seems. As the person of highest rank within the domain, no one may sit at any formal event unless you give them permission, and no one must ever turn their back on you. If they do, you're intended to recognise the insult. Dropping your favourite plate is bad luck. Well, yeah. You needed to be told that? Like, if I drop something that I really like, it's like, oh, crap. A statue spontaneously shattering is a bad omen. Again, if something just spontaneously shattered in front of me, I'd see that as slightly suspicious. You read about well-known signs of bad fortune. Wells turning sour, dry lightning. Is that just lightning without rain? I don't know. Strange fish caught in nests, malformed babies being born, and so on. One of the maids approaches you for your attention. Couriers from the Duke of Sedna. Oh, we don't know anything about the foreign. Scintillas, a letter and a gift. Oh, it's the gift. What a beautiful necklace. It might not be appropriate for me to wear a man's gift in public, though. People would think it meant something. I don't remember if I knew that last time, but I'm not going to wear it. It's important to maintain the proper image. Let's go back and talk to Juliana again. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. This world is filled with dangers. For some reason I thought it was dragons. That would have been awesome. And you will need the powers of a Lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you've bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in a royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. What drastic action? What do I want? I'm not gonna wait. Should I try to find a way myself? Or ask her what action? No, I'll try and find a way. I don't want to, like, pee my dad off or something. Alright, I will try and get into the treasury. How do I get into the treasury? Different places get unlocked when you do different things, don't they? So, if I learn more about accounting, will I be able to get into the treasury? Because that's where the money's kept? I have no idea. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try putting some stuff into economics. On a whim that it may work. But I have no idea, so don't judge me. And law again. You brush up on basic mathematics with the help of an abacus. See, I've never done anything in economics, even when I played it myself. So I don't know what would happen if I did this. The kings and queens of Nova have all been lumens for centuries, but in modern times, magic is only used for ceremonial occasions the direst. I thought it said the directest, and I was like, is that a word? Of emergencies. Long, long ago, the continent of Borealis was ruled over by a single witch king. Like the Lich King. Until a rival line of lumens challenged for the crown. The resulting war went on for 100 years, with powerful spells that damaged the land so badly that even now, no plants will grow. Well, that's not great. I've unlocked a new outfit. As you're walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursul. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They're very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Was that a servant? A thief? Or an assassin? Well, I get the feeling that if I climb up to look over the hedge, I'm probably gonna die. And she's a little bit scaredier in this playthrough, isn't she? She's a little bit afraid at the moment, so she's gonna go run and hide somewhere. You rush back to the safety of your stone tower. Better safe than sorry. Great. Oh, the treasury. So it just appears after you've done that. Okay, I'm gonna go to the treasury. Accounting! You tried to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, foot stomping and outright threats, they won't budge. Humph. I was right about the accounting. Wow. What's this? Priestess robe. Boosts faith. Why not? So I want accounting. And what was it? Presence. Oh, they've both got minuses. So I don't want her to be willful. At all. She's not going to be able to pay attention to those, so I'm just going to have to put things in other stuff and hope. Yeah, what am I going to put them in? Conversation and expression? Actually, I'll put some in reflexes, just in case I get, like, stabbed again. That might help. Agility, reflexes. I always like to put a little bit in that. I don't know if it actually makes any difference, but just in case. Which one? Flattery is the least, only by a little bit, but here we go. You learn that flattering comments have the best impact when kept short. Gushing makes people feel awkward. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you into blocking those touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. Swiftly step aside and let her pass. No elegance with it, but at least I didn't knock her over. It was just in time for that, wasn't it? So she wants to be less willful. How do I make her less willful? What's yielding? +2 yielding. Yes, I want that. Okay. Has this helped? I can learn accounting. Good. Let's put this one down here. And presence is still taking a little bit of a downer, but at least it's not 2, like -2, because that was bad. So let's try this. I'm too depressed to focus properly on the subject right now. Okay, at least I know that I have to make her less depressed. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations, using written numbers instead of an abacus. Can't read again. There's a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. This means that I'll need to get into the treasury, so you should let me in, Dad. Yeah, please. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books. You need to borrow money. She doesn't know enough about it to allow it. So I need to make her less depressed because she's depressed. So, let's do this. Still, it's not as bad as it was. Let's put some more into accounting and more into presence again. Practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in a mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. You study money lending and controversies involved in charging interest. According to the Druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gave no value to the world. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. It's you again. Ixonite. She doesn't know anything. Is he flirting with me? He's almost as old as my father. Yeah, I think he is. Why do I need to be less depressed, maybe? What is lonely the opposite of pressured? Okay, let's just do this. Will that help? Oh, it's gone down a little bit again. Maybe that's just because I've learnt a bit more. Let's do the same, and then next time I'll see if I can get into... Oh, I'm too afraid. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep on hand in order to continue functioning. The representative from Mixion is here. Be careful, no one wants to give up prizes they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I'm sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? We will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. We can be good neighbours again, without any lives being lost. What do I do? Well, I can't intimidate him. I know that won't work. I'm not going to execute him. We do have money, I think. So I could either bribe him or I'll give him the province, which I don't think that my people will be happy about, and then they'll question me as a ruler, but they'll also question me if I give them money. I'm gonna try giving him money. It's not acceptable. All the land north of the river belongs to us. We're willing to offer some payment in exchange for the inconvenience you have suffered, but nothing more. I believe we could settle them out for 8,000 golden lassie. You wouldn't give 875 to that guy. That's an awful lot of money. Oh. You wouldn't give 875 to that man to print books. So that must be a lot of money. Oh. I can't give him that, surely? I don't think that will work. Oh, sorry. I don't want to fight. Very well, you can have the province. Your Highness, please accept our deepest apologies for this whole affair. Of course, I look forward to seeing you again. I don't think that was a good choice, was it? That was a bit... I had a stupid moment. She's slightly depressed. Oh, crap, I forgot to try and get in the treasury.